Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Well, there's an awful lot of coffee in Brazil, and there's a lot of coffee here, too, at WILK at 13 minutes before 7 o'clock. It's the morning news with Webster and Nancy on WILK. Nancy's off today. Rob Nyhard's here, and so is Mary Tellie from Electric City Roasting. Mary!
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You braving the elements out there this morning?
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a rainy Monday morning.
That's beautiful. Let me alert Kyle, by the way. Kyle, I'm going to wave this camera around for a little while until you get a chance to come in here, and then, because otherwise I'll just set it down. We'll have a static shot, and we could just take stills at that point. But we do throw the video on our Facebook page every time Mary stops by. So, Mary, you came in, and your arms are loaded with stuff here today. Before we get to that, though, we should probably talk about what you've been up to lately, where you've been, and world traveling and all that sort of thing.
So, I've been home, which is why we have a science project on our table.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We do have a science project, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is something I have tasted on occasion iced coffee.
Yes.
Okay. And that said, this is an iced coffee like no other.
John, you're referring to iced coffee as if you refer to someone running as a jogger.
Yeah.
You're not a jogger anymore.
No. That's right, exactly.
So this is no longer iced coffee. It's called cold brew.
Cold brew.
Cold brew.
All right. So iced coffee is 20th century.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so tell me about cold brew, because you've obviously perfected this.
Well, I don't know if it's perfected, but it's really good, isn't it? It tastes great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm totally impressed with the body of this and the mouthfeel. And there's, we tap this, and it literally looks like Guinness Stout.
Here's the thing.
It does.
You walked in here, and a lot of times when you walk in here, you have a tray with a couple of coffees in it. Today, you walked in with a growler.
Yeah.
And we only usually see growlers during our Friday Beer Buzz show. And today you walked in with a growler because the cold brew coffee is the thing about the cold brew is this is what, nitrogen infused
right.
now?
So cold brew, we'll start at the top.
Start at the top.
Okay, so cold brew coffee is coffee that is brewed in a cold situation or almost room temperature situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So for us, that means that we do a 24-hour cold toddy. We're not using any hot water. So that's counterintuitive for coffee, right? Because most people brew coffee with hot water.
Yes.
So we're brewing coffee on a cold brew method for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. And we are using a recipe, a blend that we think is going to do really well in that circumstance.
Right.
Then we take that and we do it in, 20-liter big batches. Mm-hmm. And then we keg that.
Actually put it in kegs.
Put it in kegs. Right.
See, that's what I'm saying. You walked in with a growler, now we're talking kegs.
And so I think I shared with you
like
last time
God Bless America here.
I asked Kegerator to build me this contraption, for lack of a better word, for me anyway, the ability to pull coffee out of a keg. Mm-hmm. How do we do that?
Yeah.
So we adapted a stout type tap to work with nitrogen flushed.
You're giving me goosebumps over here.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
It's unbelievable.
I am not.
Who came up with this?
Well, I did not invent it, but we're trying to work through the whole idea of capitalizing on the fact that what it is revealing is the quality of coffee, right? Because when you think about it, it's my understanding that nitrogen really doesn't adhere to anything, so it doesn't actually infuse into, and it actually maybe infuses but doesn't mix very well.
That's I don't either, and there's science behind it for sure.
There's clearly the science behind it.
The peculiarity of nitrogen, and I know this with beer, is when you have a nitrogen infused beer, if you ever take notice, it's the only beer where the bubbles go down, not up.
Oh, right. So this is the whole cascading effect of this coffee. So when you tap this coffee, it literally looks like milk chocolate coming out.
It looks more like Guinness Stout.
It doesn't it?
Yeah,
it really does.
And what's nice about it has the heft and the mouthfeel of a Guinness.
It does.
Right?
Yes, it does.
So.
And it's delicious on its own. If you were to give this a little booster shot of something, it would probably be dangerous.
I'm going to give you a little booster shot of something right now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. But I just want you to...
Monday's just got better.
Monday, yeah. Well, the problem is most people don't realize this is 100% coffee, so they're like, oh, this is really good, really good, really good. And by the fourth one, I'm like, maybe you should slow down.
Should I just sip this?
Go ahead and sip it. There's no alcohol in it.
Oh, okay.
She said wink, wink.
Would you give that to Johnny, please? Thank you. Sorry. So now it's a little different. All of a sudden,
it's a lot different.
I just gave you a whole breakfast sandwich, didn't I?
Let me try this bad boy.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's in here now?
Yeah, what is this?
That's nice. It's kind of like little maple.
Yeah, is that what it is?
And a little Kentucky bourbon-ness.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful, right?
Oh, man.
How about that?
All right, so you're perfecting this system here, and obviously, you're 99.9% there. I'm
We
sure
are.
you would like to tweak it more to your satisfaction, but this is great as is.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
And
excellent.
so we're in the process of working on an opportunity to, we're not distributors of kegs and things like that.
Right, that was my next question.
So that's our next. That's where we're going next.
Ah.
So so hopefully by the next time we have this conversation, we'll tell you where you can buy our.
where you can actually go out and try this.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
So it's really great, isn't it?
It's excellent. It really is.
It is certainly different.
Yeah.
Gives a new name to a kegger.
Yeah, it does.
Now
doesn't it?
you could have a kegger in college, but you stay up all night studying.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, right? I don't know. I think it might be. But anyway, so this is a beautiful blend that we have of
delicious.
some great coffees that we're working on. And
So the plans are in the works that this will be available in all over the place
right.
sooner than later.
As you know, we're already in Wegmans.
I was just going to ask you about that. Wegmans is going great guns. I
Yeah.
know you're doing tastings up there. I see
We
every
are.
once in a while.
Yeah, and
Yep.
so this will be next on the agenda for there as well. So we're looking forward to
Wow.
having a tasting.
Any idea timetable-wise when people will be able to get their hands on? Because
I don't know.
summer's
because
here.
It is, right? And so, we're a little late with this, but I think part of it is we didn't want to release anything until we were just certain that it was going to give you the exact
It's excellent.
experience that you want.
They're both excellent. The one with and without the tweak. They're both great. No, they really, seriously.
Right.
What did you put in here that gave it that sort of softened that up? Or this is the secret ingredient.
Secret
Never
ingredient.
mind. All right, 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah. That's it.
No,
Yeah,
it's good though, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's
Yeah.
great.
I know.
It
Thank
really
you. I'm
is.
glad you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening on. This is what happens when I'm in country.
That's beautiful. Mary Tellie from Electric City Roasting. It's www.electricityroasting.com. You can go visit the website and you stick around because we're going to tell you as soon as this is available all over Northeast Pennsylvania. In the meantime, Kyle's in here shooting the video. We're going to throw the video up online too. That'll be on a little bit later on this morning. Mary, always a pleasure.
Thanks, guys.
These are
Good to see
great.
you. Thank
Outstanding
you.
job.
All right, take
All
care.
right. It is 7 minutes before 7 o'clock now. It's the morning news with Webster and Nancy on WILK. We should probably just take a break and finish our coffee.
Yeah, finish this before
But
the
it's not-
ice melts.
But it's not time to think.
Because this is the coffee we don't want to get warm.